Hi everybody, it's Mama D. Welcome to my channel, Mama D Reacts, and we're going to look at episode 5 from The Crown. It's called Smoke and Mirrors, and it says Elizabeth rejects protocol by appointing Philip to coordinate her coronation, but his ideas create conflict. The Duke of Windsor returns to London. Alright, well, let's see what happens on this one. Oh, that's when she was like 12.
Yes? Ah, there you are. Come in. I need an archbishop. Will you do me the honour?
She cute.
Is your majesty willing to take the oath? Will you maintain and preserve
inviolably? Means to make a promise you can never break. A very sacred promise indeed. Not yet, Tommy. We haven't even reached the anointing. When the holy oil touches me, I am transformed.
Wow.
Brought into direct contact with the divine.
Oh my goodness, is that what they believe? Wow.
Forever changed.
Wow.
It is the most important part of the entire ceremony.
Be thy head anointed with holy oil.
She's so precious. Wow.
It's very heavy indeed. 5 pounds, sir.
That is beautiful. I love purple. Such a royal color. It's very heavy indeed.
Not to mention the
wow.
Symbolic weight.
Yeah. The symbolic weight's more than the actual weight.
There's a sight I hoped I'd never see.
Wait till she has to wear it. It's dangling on his head. I was just going to say. She's got a little green sweater on like she did with her daddy there. Aww.
It's not as easy as it looks.
She's got to practice walking with it.
That's exactly what the king said.
I remember.
Ah!
Do you suppose I could borrow it for a couple of days?
From whom?
Yeah.
If it's not yours.
It's yours.
Whose is it?
Whose is it? Yeah. God, can you imagine vacuuming that place? Lord, have mercy. That'd be a 5-day event.
Any idea where the Duke is?
His Royal Highness went flying, ma'am.
That's all he's got to do.
I was just thinking how I'd like us to spend more time together.
What are you talking about? We spend all our time together.
You're always off flying, or...
What else am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you while you're queening?
Right. Exactly. Queening.
Queening. Oh, in the same flattering way you asked me to redecorate Clarence's house. Felt like a sissy. Honestly, it's just queening of another sort.
Oh, right. He's funny.
They do not hate you.
They do?
Please, just don't get mad. Some things can't be changed.
Yes, all right.
And all these photographs of you as king. There are none with the crown. Why is that?
I never had a coronation.
He never had a coronation.
I had a call today from Sir John Weir, my mother's doctor, telling me that, in his opinion...
Well, they smoke too much. Wow.
She was in her final days now. Shall we fuck?
Oh! It just don't seem right for somebody like that to say fuck. I just don't see that word coming out of the Queen's mouth. Or
The Queen is young and has to learn what any young general has to learn.
Namely?
Which battles to fight and which to leave.
Well, let me know what you want me to do.
Same as always, Tommy. Exactly as I tell you.
So she's really the one running the show, huh?
Now, I've spoken to the Archbishop of Canterbury, who's agreed to help us with our other delicate matter, the Duke of Windsor.
When does he arrive?
This afternoon, I believe.
God help. And when will you meet him?
We thought tomorrow.
My dearest darling one, London is as awful and hellish and as full of my smug, stinking relations as ever.
Ah, he lit one for his mama. Oh, and she's steady smoking? Yeah, there's some smoking fools. So he didn't want to abdicate. He had to because he loved his wife and wanted to be with her.
To you, in person, in the hope that you will do what we all think would be
the right thing.
What, divorce your wife? Ooh. And what's the right thing?
I also feel that the attendance at this sacred ceremony by one who of undertaking the obligations
would not
himself,
be good.
It could strike a wrong note and would be deeply upsetting.
To whom?
Thank you.
This is Cookie's work, isn't it? The Queen Mother's.
But that obligation does not extend to the Duchess of Windsor.
Ooh.
That she will not be offered an invitation.
Oh, well, then I won't go.
And I will take a lecture on national embarrassment from many people, sir, but not from you.
Ooh.
Namely, would I do anything that excludes or disrespects the woman I love? No, never. I
Exactly. No. Thank you.
will therefore
Thank you.
not be attending the coronation
Thank you.
of my own niece.
Thank you. And now to think you can be divorced, whatever, and be in the royal family.
We've just had a call from Marlborough House regarding Her Majesty Queen Mary.
Your mother died.
My own darling
She died.
sweetheart.
Aww.
Well, at last it's all over. Mamma took ill in the afternoon, then began hemorrhaging in the early hours. I'm afraid her blood ran as icy cold when she was alive, as it does now she's dead.
Now you don't have to come back for anything.
What a vile, tawdry rabble my relatives are. And what a sad, desiccated bunch of hyenas most of them have become.
He's going to stir up some stuff, evidently. Oh, Jesus. They aren't going to go for nothing, he says. Nothing. Oh, Winston's on it too, huh? Of course. He can barely stand up.
Gentlemen, I'd like to start by saying how very honored I feel to be working with all the great minds and talents here in this room today as we come together to organize the very best coronation for my wife, Queen. Make it less ostentatious, more egalitarian, show more respect and sensitivity to the real world. We have a new sovereign, young, and a woman.
Oh, yeah, he ain't going to go over well at all. Oh, televising it. They've never done that before.
Please tell me this has nothing to do with my husband. I told him not to go mad.
No one is questioning the Duke of Edinburgh's motives or the sincerity of his beliefs.
I see. He went mad.
If it went from top to toe, and if it were just a business, it would be applauded. But this isn't a business, it's the crown.
Again, putting her in a place against her husband.
What is this, hide and seek?
I told you not to overstep the mark.
And I made it clear, carte blanche or nothing at all.
Trade unionists and businessmen in the Abbey.
If you want to stay on the throne, yes.
In a trimmed-down, televised coronation.
If you want to avoid a revolution, yes, you forget. I have seen firsthand what it is like for a royal family to be overthrown because they're out of step with the people.
Thank you. Thank you.
You said you intended to refuse.
No, I merely asked the question whether it was right in this day and age that the Queen's consort, her husband, should kneel to her rather than stand beside her.
Right.
It's at least a weakness and insecurity I've never seen before.
Are you my wife or my queen?
I'm both.
I want to be married to my wife.
I am both, and a strong man will be able to kneel to both.
I will not kneel before my wife.
But your wife is not asking you to.
But my queen commands me.
Yes.
I beg you make an exception for me.
No.
Is Your Majesty willing to take the oath?
I am willing.
With her hands anointed with holy oil.
That's sacred. Nobody can see that, huh?
with thy breast, anointed with holy oil. Be thy head anointed with holy oil. As kings, priests, and prophets were anointed, so be thou anointed, blessed, and consecrated queen over the peoples whom the Lord thy God.
I, Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, to become your liege man of life and limb and of earthly worship. Faith and truth I will bear unto you, to live and die against all manner of folks, so help me God.
He did it. You hear everybody cheering outside? Wow, that was good. I'm really enjoying getting the backstory. I don't know how accurate this show is as far as, I'm sure they don't know exact conversations between the king and the queen, but, or between the Duke of Windsor and the queen, but I'm sure it's fairly accurate. And, whew, his brother, man, wow. I mean, I understand why he's so upset, but he probably knew, he should have known that was coming when he was going to marry somebody who was divorced. So it's just kind of funny that nowadays they've changed their whole, you know, rules and regulations for Camilla and Meghan. So anyway, let's get on to the next one and see what happens. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We're on our way to 2,000, and then it's infinity and beyond. And if you like the video, you give it a thumbs up. Those thumbs up help. And we will see you on the next one. Oh, and comments. I love your comments, especially if you know things about the history and stuff here that they didn't say or show. All right, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.